Hey, we have returned with Terra Invicta, episode 66, going into part 2. Okay. So, I think it's a conversation in the morning about the Lady of Pain / Reconnaissance / all that jazz. Yes?
Yes.
Takewee still holding a grudge and not deciding if she'll even be in the same party with this guy.
Did somebody say jazz?
Takewee will be very quiet, and she will be as far away from what's-his-face as possible, while still being included in the conversation.
Sure.
Yeah, so I probably, once everybody kind of gets up, maybe we're like eating breakfast or something, I kind of stand up and I'm like, okay, so we're all gathered here today, and I'd like us to discuss kind of the plans going forward. We, and I kind of like gesture to me and Vren and Takewee and Audrin, and Benedict. I remembered him before you even said anything. And Benedict, and I gesture to all of us and I go, we are here to clear out the demons from the temple because we're trying to do that for the good of the Isle of Dread to get rid of the demons. And then I gesture to me and Ronan and Damien. And that's it. Just the three of us and Henry. I don't know what's going on. I hadn't met Tanakh before last night. So I'm like, I don't know what his deal is. So then I very clearly gesture to like us four and leave Tanakh out. And I'm like, and we are all cool with the Lady of Pain. And she approached me to see if I could help come to the temple, which we were doing anyway, to try and secure this weapon for her. And so that's our mission as well. And I like do the four of us. Yeah. I don't know who this Tanakh guy is.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on between him and Takewee.
Oh, because Anna's saying this.
I don't understand any of that. Yeah, I'm like, I don't know who he is. I don't understand whatever the backstory of all of this is. I was very tired last night, so I don't know what was going on with that. You guys need to settle that between each other if we're going to do stuff together, or I guess just fully stay away from each other. I don't really know, but it seems like it would benefit both groups to work together to scout out the temple together and make nice sneaky entry plans. How do we feel about that, team?
I think one thing that Ronan says is he says, you can basically just consider Tanakh one of us. And Henry says, yeah, he's a nice chap. Takes in orphan kids all the time.
What does he do to them?
But like, I just kind of
no one answers that question.
Does he change them into abominations? No, she doesn't actually say that. But
yeah. So I just kind of like, I say all of that, and I'm kind of just like looking at everybody in my party, like, don't hate me.
Benedict, here's a question. Benedict wasn't there when you were talking with Vincent about all this, right? He like sent Benedict away explicitly before all of that.
I think so. Started. Like it was. Yeah, like if they have questions about stuff, I'm happy to tell them. Like,
I don't think Benedict doesn't
encourage me to go.
Yeah, Benedict doesn't say anything, but he's like looking at you with that look, like really, like another secret.
Okay, if he's looking at me like that, I'm like, oh my gosh. Okay, when we were in Farshore, everything was happening. You still really hated me for not telling you I was in the Blood Sisters, and I'm really sorry about that. And you were starting to kind of get over it, and then I walked away and a door appeared and I'd kind of been told that that's the Lady of Pain's thing. So I got really nervous and I went back and I talked to Vincent, and Vincent like walked back with me and was kind of like, yeah, I mean, like this is an option like once. I feel like you should probably go through. She's a very powerful being, like,
Go make a persuasion check.
Kind of encouraged me to do it.
Yeah.
I wish I just freaking am lying, but I'm not lying.
Yeah.
I'd be better at it if I was actually just lying.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything? Okay. If I fail this, I can re-roll, I believe.
You can't. Well, you just tell this lie. She promised to resurrect your hopes and dreams if I went along with her.
No, okay. So I'm going to roll this. It's not with advantage, but if I fail this roll, I can roll again.
What's the reason you can do that again?
Ooh, 14. That's not very good.
It is. It's not super good. Yep.
It's my draconic disciple.
Oh,
if you fail a charisma, intimidation, or persuasion check, I can use my reaction to re-roll it as I tap into the mighty presence of dragons. So I go, oh, Dragonborn Jesus, this man is not convinced that I'm telling the truth. Please help me. I really am telling the whole truth. I think I just re-roll.
Okay.
So I don't.
I will tell you right now.
Better.
14 is not a catastrophic failure. It's not even really. It's like a success with complication, right? It's like you're kind of leaving him off for now. He's like still kind of on the fence about it, but he'll like buy your story for now. If you would like to risk getting higher than that, you can, and he'll like be apologetic almost if you get any higher than that.
Like a 50-50.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, I think I might just take my success with complications because I'm nervous. I want him to like still be on my side.
Yeah.
So
like, he's like casted.
If you had gotten a really good roll on that, he would have been like, oh, I'm sorry, Takewee. Like Vincent, sign off on this. I should have trusted you. I'm sorry. You already told me that like I should be giving you more benefit of the doubt. I should have at least asked a question first before giving you that look.
Yeah. So I'm just kind of like blurting all this out, and I just kind of am like, once again, it's really all of this is on me. Like I'm gonna still put it on me. Like I should have come to you guys like while we were traveling here. It was kind of a lot, and I just dumped stuff on you guys, and I thought we would all be on the same side anyway, and it wouldn't have been a big deal. And now it's turning into more of a big deal than I thought, and there's just a lot happening. I'm sorry.
I feel like Audrin would like. I wish that Audrin. I would like to help with guidance. Like casting guidance on her for the role.
I mean, it's
can you do that without an obvious tell that you're casting magic on her?
Well, I mean, I was gonna just pat her on the shoulder.
But I think it's like verbal and somatic.
It has verbal components.
Yeah.
So I don't think that really works for the intent of.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah. If you're able to like subtle spell it or something, then that makes total sense.
I can subtle spell.
You don't.
Can you subtle spell guidance?
Well, I mean, like if I were to guidance her to like calm her nerves and to help her like get it out in a way that's natural to help her.
Yeah, I just don't think there was really an opportunity to do so.
Yeah, I'm fine with the outcome. Like,
yeah,
it's fine. It wasn't a failure. I've said what I needed to say. Like everything's out in the open, and I'm just kind of like. Ask whatever questions you want to ask. I don't know if I really have a lot of answers for you. Ronan knows a lot more about the Lady of Pain than any of us. Like, I don't really know.
I think Damien says under his breath, not as much as he'd wish.
Whoa, Damien. So yeah, I kind of leave it at that, and I'm just kind of like, so does anyone want to take the lead for plans on reconnaissance that's not me, so I can sit down and stop talking?
I'm curious what any of the other players have to say about this.
Well, I think Audrin at least does like the cleaning out ear with Pinky thing. Is like, all right, well, sounds good to me. Let's go, guys. Let's go, gang. Like he's like.
I give Audrin the biggest like. Thank you so much. I love you so much. Yes, thank you.
And you know what's funny? You know what's probably funny? Ren was probably reveling in the awkwardness and just the uncomfortableness of the situation. And then Audrin ruins it like, dang it.
I mean, Takeway's definitely like not mad at you at all. She's like,
okay, yeah, I thought you were going to be mad at me.
No, not at all. But like, Takeway's just like
mad at me.
No, not at all. Takeway's just like she's like listening to you, but like she's not smiling or anything like that. But she's like nodding at you, you know, kind of face like doubt and kind of a thing. But she's like, yeah, that's it.
Oh no, she hates me.
No, you can make an insight.
Oh yeah,
check.
that's something that Anna could succeed on, though.
Okay.
Right?
But make an insight check so that way you know it's like she's
31.
not mad at me. Yeah, you know she's not mad at me. She is just like super pissed off that this guy is still here, and like just the whole time he's here, she's gonna be like this. Period.
Mm-hmm.
There's gonna be no changing that.
Everyone hates me. I know they don't, but. I don't know. They don't.
I do love that Audrin does that though, because I'm sure that for at least for everyone on the Lady of Pain side of things, they're like, okay, cool, wow, okay, awesome, let's go, right? No one over there cares either, so we can basically just get going unless Takeway really wants to like put her foot down on like traveling with Tanakh.
I don't think so. I think she's going to observe.
Sure.
And basically, at any opportunity to like be like, look, see, he is evil. She's just going to kill him.
Yeah, sounds good.
Basically,
I'll make sure to give
her
you that
distance.
opportunity.
Sounds like
distance, for sure.
Sounds like an Ari thing.
No,
it's an Alyssa thing. Let me put it this way: it's an Alyssa character thing.
That's fair.
This is a pretty tried and true Alyssa character thing.
Okay.
Is it though? Name one character that Ari said that about besides the UNT guy.
Yeah,
it's always UNT. Now that I think about it.
I was gonna say I'm almost 100% positive there has been more than that one guy. Ari said that a lot.
It's like Darius said. No, it's like Calvita said. Never.
Another thing I gotta add to my counters to like count when I listen back through it again.
Like
this is the first time Takeway's ever done that, so you know that it's.
That's true. That's true.
Deep.
Sorry, what were you saying, Jordan?
Oh, I was gonna say it's just like Calvita said. Never trust a snake.
Yes. Cool. So are we good to go?
I feel like we're good to go on recon. I would probably just like while we're like walking there, a little bit of a journey would probably be like asking Takeway like, so why exactly do you really hate this guy? I like want to be on your side, but I just like don't understand what's happening.
Yeah. So I think Takeway like takes like a deep, like kind of shaky breath at that. She's like, it's not UNT themselves. It's probably not even, well, no, I do hate him. Anna, imagine. Anna's an Admar, yeah. I just remembering, yeah.
Is what?
No, a human.
I'm a human.
No, human. Okay, sorry. Imagine all humans were enslaved by one race for thousands of years. And that race was mostly evil. And then your ancestors fought in a great war against their god. And when their god was destroyed, they became a different people. They became human. And the only way they stayed their race was if they basically said, I don't care that we enslaved you. I don't care that our goddess was evil and tried to destroy the world. I don't care about any of those things, and I'm going to choose to become this. That's the only way they exist, is if they choose evil. So you tell me, am I overreacting? That somebody would choose evil, would choose to become something that enslaved my people for thousands of years, would choose it.
Anna, would you make a Arcana check for me?
Arcana check. I was about to say insight. I feel like it's going to be useless because I know she believes this, whether or not it's true or not.
I think an Arcana check. Oh, 20 on an Arcana. Okay, so Anna, the thing that comes to your mind is that may be true about the Yuan-Ti that chose that.
Mm-hmm.
It's not necessarily true about Yuan-Ti alive today.
Okay.
Right?
Because that's I was like, I believe that she really believes this.
And it could be completely true. But the descendants of those people aren't necessarily bound by that same choice.
So I just
except the fact that he's reading a book on her, but you know.
yeah. Maybe this individual guy, but not all Yuan-Ti. Yeah.
I just kind of go like,
and that's kind of her point too, is she's like, and even if it wasn't, this guy clearly is choosing that.
I'm just
so why would I trust him?
I don't think you need to fully trust him and like be friends with him and agree with his beliefs, but we're all moving towards a common goal of this. So unless you're gonna kill him, basically.
Oh, if he steps out of line, I plan on it.
Then like I now can understand your perspective of walking up to the camp and what happened last night. And I'm hoping that you're going to continue doing what you're doing of just keeping a close eye on him, which I think is fine.
I'm not going to just murder him in cold blood, despite the fact that I think he would do the same.
Well, of course not. You're a fire genasi.
Okay. I was just like, okay. I was just a little worried based on what happened last night and having.
What happened last night was that I threw his book in the fire. Did you see me attack him?
I saw you about to attack him
because he drew his sword.
So
Anna, I'm done with this conversation. Like I said, I have no plans on attacking him unless he steps out of line. And
that's
reading
fine.
A book like that.
Emily's response to that was hilarious. Okay, bye-bye.
I'm like, goodbye.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm having flashbacks to the Yuan-Ti that Toity befriended.
I mean, like her best friend basically just told her, you need to respect his perspective that he is okay with the fact that, you know.
I did not say that. I said, just don't kill him.
I'm saying you said we need to respect his perspective.
I said, I respect your perspective, and then we need to
my perspective is the same truth. And I think that's what Takewee probably would have said.
And that's what I'm saying. And I'm like, I fully believe that you believe that that's the truth, even if everything you said isn't necessarily true. And I'm not trying to convince you of anything. I'm just trying to make sure we get through this reconnaissance and not kill each other. That's my goal right now. And I'm just trying to make sure you're not going to be killing people randomly.
Not randomly.
Okay, can I just explain while Takewee was giving that initial explanation of what her, like, why her whole beef with Yuan-Ti and everything, the reason why I was cackling so hard is because I was playing this. And she kept pausing. So I was like, let me tell you about the story of how this man's people enslaved my whole race. And like the cadences and everything. It was perfect.
I love when I can get Alyssa on something like this where I can make her character just react. Oh, it's so fun.
I'm just like, I just don't want us to kill each other. I'm on both missions, so I care about both missions. Please don't make these other people hate me.
Oh.
They've really only known this guy for a month. Like, how close can they really be?
I don't know. I feel like we're going to test it.
Take Me doesn't say that. Just, that's just me.
I probably just kind of go like, look, I'm not a big fan of a lot of these people either. One of them seems kind of okay. One of them seems kind of creepy. And the other two, not huge fans.
Listen.
But I'm just trying to get this to work out and get in and out of the temple and try and kill demons, okay? Cool.
I'll do what needs to be done, Anna.
The way you said that scares me.
I think your insight's carrying. She's literally not going to murder this. She's giving you her word. She's not going to murder this guy.
I'm just saying your tone doesn't sound great. It sounds threatening, and I'm just going to walk away. Okay.
Okay, that's fine.
Thank you for your story.
I respect your people. Bye.
I'm so sorry. I'm not trying to take the UNT side against you. I believe you, but also I just don't want them to.
Also, I'm just a little goblin.
The temple, Reconnaissance.
Yeah. Let's do that now. Okay, so you are currently on this hex. I guess I don't have the proper measurements here. What are the proper measurements? Just scale on this map. No.
Oh, I should probably prepare my spells. What should I take today?
Everything.
I wish.
Take the bad stuff today.
Okay, so I'm going to take Air Bubble and Magic Mouth.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about.
I feel like Skyrite. I feel like Skyrite's going to be perfect for this.
Yeah, I think you should really take all the weird ones, and then it makes you have to be more creative of how you're going to use your spells to be helpful.
Look, even if I take the good ones, I still have to be creative with the weird scenarios we find ourselves in.
I'd say go with ones that.
Oh yeah, barely doesn't.
I'd half utility, half combat, maybe, because we don't know exactly what we're going to run into either way.
I remember why I didn't bother with a scale on this, because once you got to the middle here with the lake, it's all within the same 6 mile stretch, so there's not a whole lot to track. So yeah, I mean, you basically have the whole day. You can move around this whole thing, no problem, without much difficulty. Are you going to attempt to, what direction are you going to go by? You do know there's a giant dinosaur in the water.
Did they say that they've already been there?
Yes.
They were halfway there.
They were on the island, started looking around in the jungle.
Well, then why don't they just take us the way that they went?
Okay, dispel magic, yes or no?
That would be helpful.
Yes.
Revivify, yes or no?
No,
because Benedict
has Revivify, right?
I believe so. Yeah.
I'm like, Caleb, I don't have.
Sorry, I was like, I remember that I'm the person who should be answering.
I have written down that the NPCs say they were most of the way to the temple, so they weren't there. They weren't to the temple yet.
No, yeah, they did not arrive at the temple. They were just I think they made it to the island, maybe.
Right. So how'd they get to the island? Like, I mean, you've been there. Let's just take us there.
Yeah. Let me double check. It probably would have been like flight or something. Let me check.
Check what Ronan's. Yes. No. Haste.
Capabilities are.
I mean, I'm always down for you to stalk haste, so I feel like I shouldn't be the one answering because my answer is always going to be like, yeah, because then maybe you'll test on me and I can run so far.
And she ran.
Which honestly, I mean, if we're doing serious recon, could also be helpful for me being really fast and quiet.
That is actually true.
Actually, now that I'm looking at it, the most direct route that they had to get there would have been like teleport, but he's never been there before, so he'd have to like he would have had to have risked a but it is Jared character. Yeah, okay. Let's say that he risked a teleport and had a description of it, right? So it was like a good enough chance to succeed. They got there and then well, I guess maybe they haven't been on the island because I'm trying to think of the timing on this. I might have to retcon something because he only has one teleport spell.
I have a teleport spell.
But no, what I'm saying is for them, if they had gotten to the island, they probably wouldn't have been able to get back to save you guys. So honestly, it's either what do we think is the most likely option? Did they get there the day before and explore the island for a little while, didn't find the temple yet, and then the next day teleported back to save you guys? Or did they not actually go there and then...
I think it makes sense that they haven't actually been there.
Well, that probably makes it easier.
Yeah.
I mean, you could just kind of retcon what he said to her and just be like, well, we know like pretty much where it is. Like we could like really do it, quickly.
Yeah, I don't think I have to retcon it too much. Most of what he was saying was bravado anyway, so...
yeah.
But yeah, so he has a teleport spell. I think we have too many people to do one teleport spell on.
It's 8 people. Like 8.
8 people. I was looking earlier.
Yep. So you'll have to, I mean, you guys have flight capabilities, but I don't know if you have enough. I guess you could do, some people teleport, some people fly.
I can run, including on the water.
That is true.
If necessary.
So I guess the first question would be, where are you going on the island? Are you just going to go straight across the water? Like, let me not snap this. Straight across the water to the first shore? Come around it from the other side? What are you thinking? As far as I remember, let me see. Yeah, I don't think this is going to give away too much.
Okay. I'm going to give a couple more spell options here. Enlarge, reduce, invisibility, see invisibility.
Invisibility definitely seems worth.
Yeah, invisibility for recon, yes.
Lesser restoration.
Maybe.
Not so. That's like not an immediate inclination.
Well, but if they bite us. Is it a greater or is it lesser that cures us from them?
What is it that biting us did again?
Gives us like a kind of lycanthropy.
I don't know. It depends on what it is.
I mean, we definitely figured something out before, but I can't remember like which one it was.
I don't think any of us actually got it, so I don't know if we actually know that answer.
And then
right back.
Vortex warp.
Curse.
Vortex warp is another option.
I don't think Lesser Resto does curses.
I'll double check. One disease or one condition. The condition can be blinded, deafened, paralyzed, or poisoned. Yeah, so greater resto is the one that gets rid of curses, question mark.
Okay.
Yes.
So then you're probably not lesser then.
Yep.
Okay, so Vortex warp is an option. See invisibility and large reduce. Those are both options.
See invisibility might be interesting.
Yeah, it could be interesting as long as, I mean, we won't know unless we have it if it's interesting.
Yeah. While Jordan's picking those, here's the map of the island itself. Where do you want to try to land? So there's like a cliff over on this side of it.
we're coming from the bottom left?
Yeah, you would be if you were coming like straight across, basically.
And we don't know where we're trying to enter.
You have no idea where the temple might be.
And this is, what did you say this was? This is like a cliff edge?
It's like it's like, so that side of the island is like all cliffy, kind of a steep ledge. And then this is like more gradual.
I don't know. It seems like well, where did they start? Or do they said they didn't get here?
Yeah, we decided that was the best option. I think I originally just assumed they flew, but I don't think he can do that. So
might as well start here. No, I can't think of a better place to start.
From just straight across.
Yeah, might as well. Unless you guys got any better ideas.
No, I don't think so.
I think Ronan suggests, well, I or someone else could. I believe you have a broom there, Vren. How about you go ahead and take a look first? You can fly across.
That's true. I can just fly around. I mean, this is a big area, though. Should I bring someone with me? I can take someone else on the broom. And Audrey
I
can
volunteer.
Yeah, Takui, get away from everything.
Okay. Yeah, Takui can come with.
Takui has a 22
Actually,
passive
no,
perception.
she wants to keep an eye on him. Never mind.
How about Anne? Actually, does Anna can slow fall, right?
Yes.
Okay. I'll bring Anna
And
because
run on water. Yeah.
yeah. So I'll bring Anna because that way, if something happens, someone attacks us, and she falls.
Anna's the easiest one to escape. Yeah. That's the sort of situation.
I will say what I could do just right now is I could cast haste. Let me make sure if I can actually do this. I was going to say I might be able to cast haste and invisibility on her right now.
But how long does that last?
That wouldn't do much because there's going to be two of us. Unless you upcast it. Actually, wait, do I have invisibility? I forget. I don't. Oh, no. One of the people that died had invisibility. That's why we were able to cast him. It was Lyrith, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. I will say, speaking of Anna and haste, I am excited for the point where we finally figured out a way to make Anna go supersonic. That'll be a great day.
Yeah, I'd say we just, the two of us go fly around, just see if we can see any signs. I mean, it looks like it's a big foresty area, so I'm not sure we will find anything. But it's better than having no idea where we're going.
Mm-hmm. I will say that it's great that you did not take the good perception character or the good investigation character, but that's fine.
I mean, we can't leave. We can't take Takui. And I mean,
you could take Takui.
I don't think she wants to.
Yeah, I know.
And who else? Who is good at investigation? Perception?
Audrin is. But I mean, Audrin could just come too because he can.
Yeah, fly. That's what I was gonna say too. He can just fly on his boots. So we did last time.
Can you hear me right now?
Huh? Yeah, we can hear you now.
Okay. Sorry, Zoom was like that whole time being weird and saying that since I unplugged my mic and replugged it back in, it was like having all these issues. So I wanted to make sure.
Yeah. What was I just gonna say? Oh yeah. In terms of invisibility, are we trying to cast that on people? Is that what's happening?
I don't think so.
I mean, invisibility and haste are both concentration, right?
Yeah, but I could only do one or the other at a time.
Yeah. Well, I guess just gonna fly in the air and hope not to be spotted.
Pretty much.
Okay.
We're at full health, so escaping I'm not too worried about. If need be, I can teleport.
So am I going with you? Is that what we were saying?
Yeah.
Like,
Caleb,
I was gonna say if Audrin is going, then maybe it doesn't matter. If Anna goes too, right?
Do you want to just have Audrin come, Jordan?
The big thing if Anna comes is she can actually be stealthy enough to not be caught.
I'm super stealthy. It's just like I don't have the best perception or investigation is the thing.
Yeah.
So, like, I feel like Audrey's better for the sky and I'm better for the ground, like, once we have a general idea. If that makes sense?
Mm-hmm.
Caleb, could I, like, use my magic chain shirt that changes to disguise myself as the sky?
You could disguise, like, your torso as the sky.
Yeah. It's kind of...
I mean, you could do it. I don't think it's going to give you enough of an advantage. Because you're still, like... Unless you could, like, rig up, like, some dyed cloth or something across the rest of your body, I'm not sure it's going to matter enough. You could try.
Just, like, go full ninja?
You could try, yeah, if you wanted to color yourself like the sky.
Just reminded me of the thing. I don't know if you've seen Gaijin Goomba, George, but real ninjas wear blue.
I was more thinking pulling a Peeta Malart from the Hunger Games.
Except with a cloud.
Yeah, just painting yourself as a cloud really well. And you're just like, how did you do that with the supplies given in this scenario? Sure.
How did you bake a cake that looked like the ground?
I don't know. Okay.
Yep. Is that what you're going to try to do, Audrey?
I do have a disguise kit, but...
Hey, you have a disguise. Audrey?
I think you should do it.
You should try at least.
Like, I mean, you have pretty good stealth. Like, you have good stealth anyway, but, like, I was gonna say, why not try?
Honestly, then we just need Audrey to do this. Vren doesn't even have to show up, right? Like, Audrey can just go do this all by himself, stealth and investigate, right?
Hold on, I want to make sure that's accurate. I want to make sure I still have my disguise kit.
Turn yourself invisible if you really need to.
Where's my disguise kit?
Oh,
or give yourself haste if you really need to.
I have a disguise kit, I think. Maybe not. Maybe
Everyone
just
thinks they have disguise
Maybe
kits.
I'm just proficient in disguise.
I have a disguise kit called my skin.
I think maybe that's what it is.
Yeah, can Vren turn into the...
Vren cannot turn into the sky.
He can't turn into this guy?
He could turn into, like, a chameleon-esque thing, but, like, not... It's still gonna be... he'd have to go
into
nude.
An air genasi.
He'd have to go nude.
And this is not that kind of show. Yeah, I don't see it. Maybe I don't have it.
Yeah, I actually don't think anyone has a disguise kit, so...
I could have sworn that I used one at some point.
The thing I remember is you had, like, the costumes.
Season 1 you used one, I thought. Remember when we were going through the slums?
Well, if it's not in your character sheet, I assume it's not there for a good reason, though.
You know what? No, I remember, because I have a spell.
Oh, you just have disguise self?
Yeah, I think that's what it was.
I'll double check the other party members, but I don't believe they have anything like that either, so.
Yeah, I have disguise self. I also have... Yeah, no, that's not gonna work. Okay, never mind that then.
I mean, hey, you could just turn yourself invisible if you really cared enough.
What do you guys think? Should I turn myself invisible and just fly
Yeah,
around?
just turn invisible and run around in the sky.
Oh, okay.
That's the first time I've heard that sentence.
I mean, either that or fly around, and then if you start getting attacked, turn invisible.
I'll do that.
So then you don't waste the spell slot if you don't need to, if you're just stealthy enough.
Okay, I'll do that. I will still do the chain shirt thing. So at the very least, if people see my head and arms and stuff, they think it's like birds or something.
Yeah. I don't think that does anything, but
I think in front of you have your sky torso, and then you just do your hands like this, and you're like, it's just me, a little bird.
Quack!
It doesn't do enough to give you advantage, but you do it. All right, Audrey, go ahead and make a stealth check first. So you're not turning yourself invisible. You're just...
Yeah, not for now.
Okay. Just go make a stealth check. No
Hold on,
advantage.
I'm just gonna...
26. Yeah, I don't think anyone is going to be looking for you that hard.
I literally
so
got one
that works.
less than the max I could get with that roll.
Nice.
Nice.
Go ahead and make an investigation check then. And honestly, how long are you take? Oh, okay. Never mind. Doesn't really matter. 19 is
Oh no.
Dang.
Can he guide himself while doing this?
I must say,
I don't think so. It takes longer
action.
than
Man, I should have given him a bardic. I don't know why I wouldn't have.
Pigwee's headspace is not focused on that right now.
It's
I mean,
also
19
only 10
still-
minutes.
19 is still pretty good. Like it's not that big of a deal. You see a bunch of like overgrown ruins and stuff. Let me real quick check my notes.
Because it's like you're not looking for hidden creatures. You're looking for a temple that's theoretically pretty
It should be big
large.
enough. Yeah, I'm just gonna double check like the way everything is and what you might notice with 19. Okie dokie. Taboo Island. Okay, so the first thing that you notice is the sharp 200-foot high ridges of blackish rock that block access to much of the island's western shores, right? This on the west there. The island itself slopes down to the southwest, creating a triangular profile dotted with ancient ziggurats and half-crumbled statues. So that's part of the issue, is that there are a bunch of temple-looking things all around, right? So, first you're having a hard time, like, piecing together, like, is that an important one or just an overgrown one? Like, you're not entirely sure what's going on. And let me look. Let's see here. Oh, yeah, so there are 4 ziggurats in particular that you're noticing. They're the only structures to rise completely above the tree level. These 4 pyramids are identical 60-foot tall structures of granite whose tops are accessible via steep flights of stairs. Elsewhere on the island, you notice 4 relatively new statues of Demogorgon. They look like they're life-size crude renderings, but they're kept clear of vegetation. So it looks like the cultists have been like keeping them clear, keeping them untainted, and for worship and stuff. You think you notice. Yeah, you think you almost notice some movement in the trees at one point, but that you can't quite get close enough. You don't want to risk getting close enough to like check that out or notice if there's anything more below the canopy. But I think you notice. Let me find. You do see. Let me try. Sorry, I'm just trying to check the original map of this with all the GM stuff, so I can get the placing of this right on the map for you. Here we go. Yeah. Okay. So, I'll go ahead and drop these X's down for you.
They mark the spot.
Yeah. So you see a ziggurat here. Oh, sorry, I'm still on the GM layer. There's a ziggurat there. There's a ziggurat here. There's a ziggurat here. And there's a ziggurat here. The statues of Demogorgon are here. 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 And here. There we go. That all clear on the map for you?
Yes, but it's too random and chaotic. There's no pattern to it.
There is, yeah. It doesn't seem like there's a discernible pattern to it. The only other thing you notice is that right on the other side of these cliffs is, come on, get out of my way. There you go. Is some docks. So this green over here, you basically see a great entrance opens on the west side of the cliff, 90 feet wide and just as tall. The red marble walls within are lined with carvings depicting strange gods and ferocious animals. A pair of crude wooden piers extends out over the waters from the lake, over the waters of the lake from the entrance, and there are three canoes tethered there. A net stretched over a half dozen thick pilings protects the approach, forming a semicircle around the stone landing. So that seems like the most obvious, like, okay, that's an entrance that could be there, but it also looks very heavily protected, probably by like magic traps and things, right? Like there's some sort of wards there. There might be creatures under the water. The dinosaur might hang out over there. So that's one, you're pretty confident that's one approach. But as for like what might be another approach, you're not sure.
All right, well, first things first. I go and I pee on the statue. No.
Okay.
I'll show him.
You get hit by a spear, a skinwalker attacks you.
Yeah.
Combat with just Audrey.
No,
and you have no AC because you pulled your pants down.
That's definitely like something that you would do in Skyrim, where you save and then fly over and
yeah.
And it's like, all right. Now that I've done the stupid thing, I'm gonna reload my save.
Mm-hmm. And like you die instantly because it's cursed. And yeah.
As someone who recently started replaying their Skyrim file, big yes.
Oh.
Man, I want to see Emily stream Skyrim now.
Yes. All
right, what do you do?
I'll take this info back to my comrades.
Cool.
And I have a thought. If we create a forest fire, but it is seriously, if we create some sort of distraction that can lead all of the people here away from here, that might be an option.
But do we need to, like, if we were going to do that, should we just check the other places first? Because, like, if we want to lead people away from, like, here, that would be helpful if we know that that's the place to be.
Right.
But we don't know if that's the place to be yet.
Yeah.
So would it make more sense, like, is this up to scale of, like, how far the distances are of stuff? No, that doesn't tell us how far.
Yeah, it's only 85 feet away.
Yeah, so let me see if I can give you a good
yeah, because that's here. I'm like, I just can't really tell like how far away things are. Like, is it feasible to like go check all the far stuff first before creating a distraction to check the close one to see if we didn't find something?
Mm-hmm. Let me,
because I mean, like, it like accurate. Would be probably logical that the temple that all the people would be nearby and protecting would have the important stuff in it. But also, like, what if not? Would it not be more logical to check the more empty ones? I don't know. Somebody else is in control of the group. It's not me. I'm not the leader.
All right, I think we are at an accurate scale now, so you can do the ruler on the map, and it should work.
Yeah, that makes more sense.
And honestly, I'm just gonna get rid of the grid. I don't know why it's on there.
I mean, might as well check out the ones that are closest, and if it looks like they don't really do much, or they're just because they look kind of all the same from above.
Yeah, pretty much. Yep.
If we check out the two that are closest,
I would say the one thing that you probably notice, Audrin, is that over near this one, there is like a little camp near it. With some like skinwalkers that you can like obviously see.
That seems like that one down to up in the upper left is it then.
I feel like let's definitely try and avoid the statues right now. Unless when Audrin, when you were like flying over the statues, like how close were you getting? Like, would you have been able to see if they were like magical or not? Do you have detect magic? I don't know.
I didn't prepare detect magic.
Okay.
But so I could have detect magic.
Never mind.
I think I have a...
Because, like, do we think the statues are, like, relevant? Like, if we destroy the statues, we help destroy some of the power? Like, I don't know. I'm just throwing things out there.
Mm-hmm. If we
I have a wand of magic detection. Jordan, I have a wand of magic detection I could have given you, but it's to borrow, but I think it's only 60 feet.
Hold on. Detect magic is a ritual.
Yes.
So I don't need to have it prepared.
Do you have ritual casting?
I think you still have to have it prepared. You just don't have to use a spell slot for it. Right? Is that what it is?
I don't remember.
I believe so. Yeah.
I
think you still have to like prepare it though.
Yeah. I think so.
I see. Okay.
I have a wand of the detect magic's 30 feet. That's probably closer than you want to get.
No.
Probably just a little bit. Just a smidge.
Yeah, so I'd probably throw out of like it's possible that like it could be helpful to destroy the statues if that's like if we figure out if they're magical or not, but as of right now, maybe when we're just trying to figure out which temple is like the temple, we can try and avoid the statues for now.
Is the plan to land on the shore over on the bottom there and then explore ziggurat by ziggurat?
You know, I just realized something. There are those shapeshifters down there. We have a shapeshifter here. We could send Vren in to do some reconnaissance, potentially. Or just
That's true. Yeah.
Yes, let's get another character killed.
We could send Seth in alone.
I'm not saying I would go alone. I'm just saying
I
could
what would happen.
Hmm?
That's what would happen if you're shapeshifting alone.
I'm not saying go alone. I'm saying like we could like have you guys around like in like the forest area. I like kind of sneak out like as a shapeshifter.
I see. In a particular instance, you go out as a shapeshifter.
Why not do the classic? Look, guys, I got a captive.
Yeah, bring the Wookiee in chains.
Yeah.
Wow, I love fully understanding Star Wars references.
Absolutely. Let's send Brennan with a Tanakh. That's great.
And then maybe we accidentally give him as a sacrifice. Whoops!
I just realized something. Tanakh is to Alyssa as Avner is to me.
Mm-hmm.
No.
It's not the same.
I want to get Avner killed. She wants to get Tanakh killed.
I mean, that's very same on a very surface level.
Yeah, superficial level.
I think we should land at the bottom and go check out like this temple is what my vote would be.
I mean, another option too is since we do know there are skinwalkers over here, we could just try and capture one.
But what, like,
for what? What purpose?
Get information.
Interrogate, figure out what exactly is going on over here.
But that's why I'm like, if we can just do it on our own without going through capturing a skinwalker, like,
because
why don't we just go check out a temple first?
Right. So this one is a temple. Yeah, the red ones are temples.
Red ones are temples. So
yeah,
that's
let's go to the one here, and then maybe I would say let's go to this one second, right? Like go on the way, kind of a thing, since this one is the one that's closest to the cave. That would make the most sense to me. But
I'm guessing that the skinwalkers there are guarding the cave.
But they may not be as heavily guarding this entrance since it's less visible. I mean, unless you guys want to just go for the less visible ones first.
Going for the less visible ones, because we don't know if they're necessarily people guarding these ones.
I mean, I say we go to this one, see what the deal is, figure out if people are going to be guarding all of them, no matter what. Like, I think we just go to one, see what's happening, and like then make our plan from there.
Sounds like a good idea.
Cool. How are you getting across the island?
Running.
Or across the lake?
I'm gonna fly over to the dock, and I'm gonna say, hey, we're trying to come over and scout you guys out. Do you mind if we just hitch a ride?
What's the actual plan?
What are you talking about? That I just explained it.
I imagine we're just going through the forest and just getting there.
Probably flying people over one by one.
Ren and Audrin could probably do that. Yeah.
We have to do the thing with like the cat and the bag of grain.
I mean,
and
the thing is though, that's 800 feet. That takes like a minute or so to get there and back. So if we leave people there, that's potentially 20 rounds of combat.
I thought you were just talking about how to get to the island. Are we?
I thought we already were on the island.
No.
We'll just walk over there together.
Okay. I figured we were already on the island. Sorry, I misunderstood.
We have this problem.
No, like you got to figure out. You have what? Like you have 10 people basically, something like that.
Okay,
9.
I thought we already landed there on the island.
No,
so I missed that part. Yeah, I'll just fly people over.
What's
one at a time?
Well, it would be 2 at a time, and I would also be there.
I was gonna say, like, that's all right. Like, if you do that, you're really opening yourself up. Like, someone's gonna find you and attack you at some point during that process.
I can take. How many people can I take?
I mean, what capabilities do these other guys have? Can any of them fly?
Okay, so we have I feel like we have the situation with the goat, the fox, and the cabbage with getting people over.
You can't leave Take Me into Knox together.
Yeah, exactly.
True, yeah. I'm double checking. I don't. The thing is, like, Ronan has like teleport. That's his like thing, and he could attempt to teleport 8 people over there, but he has never been to the island himself.
I was saying, so all we need to do is have Audrin fly him over, fly him back, and then teleport us all over there.
But actually, that is not a bad idea.
Yeah. Here's the thing, though, guys.
Done.
Remember what happened last time we tried to teleport? It wasn't Takui.
No, it was Ari. No. Ari tried teleporting us to a place that she had never been before, so that's where it went wrong.
But my point is, this success rate can still be. It's not 100%.
So
this is where we derail the campaign. Instead of teleporting us to the island, we go to Delhi and call it done.
I forgot something about Ronan. Ronan would have already been on his way to do this. He sat at one point where you're like, Audrin has come back and has like, relayed this stuff to you guys about the island. Ronan's like listening, and then at one point he just like digs in his bag, gets out a little black figurine of a horse, puts it on the ground, says some magic words, and then suddenly a nightmare appears. Big flaming horse.
That's subtle.
Anyone who would like to can make an Arcana check.
Do I just go demon pit again?
Yeah.
I have no clue what's going on.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, so it's a nightmare, or like what a nightmare is and stuff. It's a demon.
I have them every night.
I don't roll an Arcana. I feel like I know enough to not have to roll an Arcana check to be like,
I feel like Takewee's just so done with this group. She's like, really? You have a UNT, you have a demon pet. Like, I don't want to work with you.
Oh, you know what? Wait, let me back. I actually might back that up because I forgot. He has a flying monkey. And he can see. It's a familiar, so he can see through its eyes. So that's the first inclination he would have is just send his flying monkey over there.
Here, okay,
just look at it and then teleport.
Just to be clear, that would probably be, I'm guessing, seen casually. 54 and up actually makes it, and less than that is either off target, similar area, or mishap. There is a 1/3 chance of a mishap.
Those are the sorts of odds that Ronan loves.
Am I running odds of me as a player loves? Let's
Here's
go
the
for
thing.
it.
You guys do whatever you want. I'm gonna run over there. So like, hopefully I see you over there. Bye.
I have a broom. I can get there on my own.
I'll carry Takeway over.
I was gonna say anyone who goes over by themselves will have to make a stealth check to not get attacked by something.
Unless we all teleport over there.
Yeah.
How many people are there with us total?
Can I just go ahead and make my stealth check?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, I figured you were gonna.
I'm gonna run. Like I feel like that makes the most sense. I'm fast and I'm usually pretty sneaky. So
okay,
27 stealth.
Okay,
nice.
How many people are there in total without Anna? How many people are there total?
8. Are there 8 without me?
Well, we have 5 in your party because of Benedict, and then there's 4 of them. Yeah, so it's 8.
8 without me. So like.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I just run over there and then you guys teleport, right?
Here's the plan. Here's the plan then. We have him try and teleport us over. And if it doesn't work, I have a teleportation spell as well to get us out of a potentially sticky situation.
Okay. And I'm just on my own.
You can escape though. We're not worried about you.
Why are you rolling dexterity?
No, that was a stealth check for the monkey.
That's not
unfortunately, it didn't have advantage. I'm just gonna double check real quick. The things that would see him that would be like a danger to him, have a passive perception of 15. Okay. All right. Here we go. We got we got one shot. I'm gonna have one of these skinwalkers shoot at the flying monkey. There'll be one chance for like a fatal shot. 23. Jera's gonna be so mad if I get this flying monkey.
Good, honestly.
All right, that hits, and there's almost no chance that he doesn't die. Yeah, he's dead.
So he has seen it.
I think
once.
He can do find familiar again to summon him, but still.
So we have a 25% chance of making it over there now.
Yeah, so he has seen it once, but not like gotten good enough familiarity with it. But Ronan, I don't think Ronan lets you guys know that part of it, right? He's just like, oh well, he got shot, but I'll have to summon him again. And that Shabani is a noble soul.
Vren knows we do not have a good chance of getting there.
I don't know if Vren knows that.
I have teleport. I know how it works.
Yeah, but you don't know. You only saw once. That's what I'm saying.
Fair enough. I at least have an inkling like this might be bad.
You know the risks, the general risks. But that's what Ronan suggests. He's just like, all right, I'll teleport everybody over there.
When he says that, I'm just like, okay, see you guys over there. Goodbye.
Ren grows. How good of a look did you get?
Good enough. Smiles at you.
Are you sure about this?
I'm sure about everything I do.
You know what? It's fitting that it's almost time for the session to be over, because if things go wrong, we'll at least cut there.
Yep.
I mean, yeah, I don't know. I feel like Tapey wouldn't have any reason not to just want to teleport over there. That seems like her knowledge of teleportation is just like, yeah, okay, we don't have to like stealth to get over there. Let's go for it.
All right, here we go.
I have it pulled
now,
up.
Wait,
right
what are the odds here?
So because he did not get a good enough look at it, just like one look, and then
25% chance to make it.
25%, so one to
for it to
25?
be exactly on target, right? So
Yeah.
and then it's let's see, viewed once. There's a 43% chance of a mishap.
Yep.
At least if you get 44 or higher, then you're at least in the same area, right?
Yeah.
It's just variations on like how close.
Okay, so we want a 75 or higher is what we're.
You want a 74 or higher. Yep.
54 would be okay, because at least we're probably somewhere like on the island, just not necessarily where Anna is, which is still not great.
Can
but
I
Anna can find us.
roll Arcana to
know the risks?
history? Yeah.
Arcana to know the risks. Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, you're familiar with him in the same way Vren is. You don't know whether or not. I mean, you can make an insight check on his lie to see how much you believe his his story about how much he's seen?
Yeah, because
I personally think it's way more
insightful.
interesting if everyone just like accepts this and goes with it.
I mean,
here's the thing. Audrin's going with Takewee either way. Either Audrin's flying Takewee over, or he's
Good old 7 on deception there.
Yeah, well, Audrin, isn't the best. Decent enough this time.
Audrin's just average enough to do it.
Audrin's like, Audrin explains some of the rest. I think Audrin just like.
I'm like already on the island at this point.
Yeah. I think Audrin just like goes to take me and says, so there's a decent chance that we don't land exactly where we are trying to go. There's also a chance that we end up not even close to where we're trying to go.
Okay, then maybe we shouldn't do that.
Maybe we let them try to do that.
Okay. I mean, you could just fly me over. Well, I'll try to be quiet.
I can cast invisibility for 2.
Then maybe let's just do that.
You're making this lame, guys.
No. This is going to be great because you know what we're doing? We're splitting the party.
We're getting rid of our help. Is really what this is. I mean, yeah, that's Takeway's like, I'll go with my boyfriend.
We're potentially splitting the party either way.
So the question is, does Vren go with...
No, Vren is staying with the people who's magically attached to, essentially.
Right, yeah, I guess. So poor Benedict is stuck with them? Come on, guys.
He can go in the broom.
Yeah, he can go on the broom with Vren.
And then we're back to square one. You're going to get attacked.
Oh my gosh, guys!
I was going to say,
y'all just need to make stealth checks.
This is the issue. Takewee and Audrin, yes, could get over there probably fine. Vren cannot. And Vren is not going to go with them if you don't go. Like, I'm going to say it right now, guys. If Vren and Benedict get alone on the middle of the lake and get attacked by what is in the lake, not the dinosaur, something else, they will die.
I can fly in the air pretty high.
Just saying.
All I'm saying is, like, I had to go alone because teleport only works for 8. So, like, I made the most sense to go alone.
I just don't want to leave Anna alone, and I don't want to risk going somewhere totally random.
I'm already on the island. I'm so sneaky. Nobody's finding me.
Fine, let's just teleport. Oh my god.
I think we should teleport.
I just think you're making it less interesting.
If we teleport and it goes wrong, I can teleport us to get out of a sticky situation.
Okay, fine. Let's just teleport. Oh my gosh.
Yes.
It's not even going to matter what. We're just going to get it anyway.
But it would have been so much better if we'd all just gung-ho agreed on it and it worked anyway. Oh, come on.
If it's a 1, you all owe me $1.
I owe you nothing. I ran across this lake.
If it's a 1, we're going straight to Delhi and this campaign's over.
I don't actually expect a 1, but how crazy would it be if it actually was a 1?
If it's a 1, then I play a new campaign with just me, Jared, and Caleb, I guess.
I mean,
awesome.
mishap just means you go somewhere completely random, I'm pretty sure.
We go back to Calabar.
We'll find out. Hey! It's off target, but not
off target.
Right.
So we're probably just on the other side of the island or something.
Giving him guidance.
You and your this is not a guidance thing. It's like a random chance thing. You and your group or the target object appear a random distance away from the destination in a random direction. So you could be in the water. You're trying to go on the shore, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Distance off target is 1d10 times 1d10% of the distance that was to be traveled. What does that mean?
Okay, so the distance, how much distance were we traveling? So then it's 1d10 of that distance. Then if you get 10 times that distance, so you're like 10% away from where you were trying to go.
You could potentially be 100% off and down to 1% off. It seems like it's just a D100.
Or is it based on the?
So
here, I think you can only be up to 10% off.
No, the example it gives basically is if you're traveling 120 miles, you roll a 5 and a 3 on the 2d10s, then you would be off target by 15% or 18 miles.
Okay.
So 1d10 times 1d10%.
Okay. Okay. Now I understand.
Yeah, so it could be 100.
You could. Okay. Yeah.
They're multiplied by each other. I'll roll 2d10 and then so 7 and a 7.
14% off. How far were we?
No,
going?
you're 49%
It's
off.
49% off because they're multiplied together, not
right.
So hopefully you go off inland.
So 50% off of the travel distance. This is gonna be good. This is gonna be good.
Oh,
you're gonna end up in the water anyway. Oh, that's the wrong folder. Okay,
no, I mean there's like a 25% chance they're on the island.
On the island,
I'd say.
Depends on how far.
From like anywhere from north to straight east should be on the island, I think.
Percent. Given that this island it's not a square, I don't think so.
Let me double check the scale on the plateau map.
Because also they would have teleported from like the shore of the lake, I'm guessing, not like way inland where a token is. Right?
Right.
Let's see. Yeah, I mean it's like how far can teleport work? Does it not matter? The actual distance?
Teleport, you can go across.
It's teleport, yeah. I think it was probably 75% of a mile that you had to teleport. So there are bigger distances here at play. So let's see, 75% of a mile is how many?
75% of a mile. The way that you keep saying it instead of 3/4 of a mile.
So let's round it up to 4,000 feet is the distance you had to travel.
So 2,000 feet.
So 2,000 feet in a random direction.
Less. Wait, a little less than 2,000 feet. It's 49%.
It's a D8.
So starting at 1 is north.
Yeah, so that's...
We are northwest.
We go like just slightly... Oh, so yeah, we're in the water, but like we're kind of close. We're basically near the cave.
Just west. You're just west. You're not northwest. You're just straight west. Because northwest is...
Oh, right.
Is
8.
8.
Yeah,
so
northwest
7
is 8.
is just straight west.
So we're in the water.
Okay, yeah, we're in the water.
All right, let me double check this.
Good luck, suckers. I'm going to explore the temple.
All right.
So wherever 1,960 feet away from me is.
Where is the ruler? Where did it go? There we go.
Man, Caleb was like, don't split up. You guys will certainly die if you do that.
Now we're definitely going to die.
Here's the thing.
Well, here's the thing. Audrin and I are going to be fine.
Oh.
And so is Vren and Benedict. The rest of the party is not going to be fine.
He has a flying horse. They can all just hop on. It'll be fine.
But I'm saying we're all fine.
But I would say, like, if it makes sense to you guys, this is probably where we cut the episode, right? Because you teleport and then you're just all suddenly underwater. Just like, right under the water, and then you're like,
we're above the water.
Oh, you're right, yeah, because they would be like above sea level, and then you're dropping into the water. So you see the island, right? You see the okay, you see the island from the shore on the opposite bank, right? And you see yourself get closer to the island, but you're not actually there yet. You just see it get closer in your vision, and then all of a sudden you feel the wind in your ears, and then you're just like, oh, then you fall.
Vren, when Vren breaks the water, he says, "Good view, was it?"
And we'll pick up our episode next time with what happens when you fall into a water full of hungry dinosaurs.
Nothing to me. I simply would not fall into the water. I'd fall on top of the water.
But yeah, basically it will be a race next time to... Well, okay, here's a question. It'll be a race next time to see if what is in the water can get to you in time for it to matter. It might not matter. Do we want to just play that part out now in case it's anticlimactic?
Yeah.
Right? Because if it's anticlimactic, then it's kind of a dumb way to start the episode.
It's basically just initiative roll, yeah? Or,
Pretty much,
like,
right?
how many rounds do we have before, like, he gets there? Or is he just, like, right there?
Part of it would be luck, right? Okay,
right, so let's
who
roll
feels
luck.
lucky? Someone make a luck save, and we'll just see how close the dinosaur happens to be.
I don't know that I'm feeling lucky, but
I'll just roll it. I'll roll it. 20.
Hey, nice. I would say with the 20, and honestly, as long as we can figure out logistically how everyone would get out of the water, and I think we can, like, Vren can take himself and Benedict.
Mm-hmm.
Can you take another person?
400 pounds is max, I think. Carry up to 400 pounds, but its flying speed becomes 30 feet when carrying over 200
You could
pounds.
probably maybe take one other person then.
Are you sure?
I would say most men are 180, 200 pounds.
Well, yeah, I get, and you're carrying a bunch of equipment too. Yeah, I'd probably Benedict and you then. And then Takewee and Audrin are going, like, Audrin's carrying Takewee. What's his face? Ronan has a horse, his magic horse that he can summon. Which I think at most takes like a round to summon. And it's a horse. Yeah, it's a nightmare. So I think it could hold, if it really had to, I think it could hold all of them. Because there's like what, four people left. Let me take a look real quick. Because I just don't want this to, if this is a non-issue, I just want it to be a non-issue and for us to move on, as opposed to making it into a big thing. So let's see. Nightmare is has 18 strength. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I think this is fine. I think basically you get really wet, and you see the big dinosaur thing like come to your spot after you've left it, but I don't think it's actually a big issue. It was just like it's an inconvenience more than anything. And then we see, but like I think the big thing that you lose here is like stealth, right? They know that you've just crossed over to the island. You can if you're quick enough, you can hide in the tree somewhere on the island. But at the very least, like, someone will be reported to that people crossed over to the island.
We did say that that what was his name? Tanakh.
Chobani
Was wearing plate mail. That's not
you mean Tanakh?
Tanakh, yeah, he's wearing plate mail. That's disadvantage on stealth.
Yeah.
And now he's soaked, so.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, so it's more of, I think probably what we actually just see in the actual like show version of this, right, is like we see that shot of you guys falling and, and then we just like hard cut to like everyone getting off the horse and Audrin setting Takewee down and everyone's soaked to the bone.
I'm judging them from a tree.
Yeah. Yeah. And then, yeah, it's like the last thing is just Anna just says something like, like, let's go this way. And you start heading into the jungle towards the ziggurat.
I probably am just like, do you guys need time to dry off or are we good to go?
I think I have prestidigitation.
I was going to say. Oh, I have it too. I would drive myself out with prestidigitation, yeah.
Ronan probably has it too.
I'm just being sassy.
Yeah.
What's new?
Yeah,
absolutely nothing.
Everyone gets dried off, and you guys head into the jungle. Cool. Well, we can do exploration of the island next time on Terra Invicta. Cool stuff. We'll go ahead and end it there and do a quick after show. Talk about the session. I'm excited that we had some fun NPC interaction this time. So I'm
good RP episode.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
One of those in a while. So
yeah, it was 2 episodes of just constant combat. So. All right, we're out. Adios.
Me and Alyssa made the same face.